Good morning, you guys. This is my first time talking to the camera this morning. I thought it'd be fun to film a week of morning routines just because I work a normal 9 to 5. I'm an ultrasound tech, so I thought it'd be fun to film my morning routine every day this week before work. And my mornings look pretty similar, but different, I guess I would say. I do the same type of routine every morning. It just can vary a little bit depending on what my workout is and if there's chores to be done in the morning or what I'm having for breakfast or what I'm wearing to work, obviously. So I just figured I would take you guys through my routine in the mornings. So you're gonna see a lot of the same stuff, but I mean, I feel like that's pretty common when you work a 9 to 5. And as someone who lives pretty close to work, I would say that I give myself probably a lot of time in the morning compared to most people. I wake up at least 2 hours before I have to leave because, like I said, I like to work out, do chores, I pack my boyfriend's lunch, I pack my own lunch, that kind of stuff in the morning. So, and that gives me time to also sit down and relax while I eat my breakfast. I usually watch YouTube while I eat. So yeah, I just like to have a lot of me time in the morning because working till 5 sometimes it's like you get out of work, you get home at like 5:30, you have to make dinner, shower, clean up dinner. You know, I don't have a lot of time in the evening for myself, and I'd like to spend that with my boyfriend instead of working out or doing, you know, chores and stuff like that. So I do a lot of it in the morning because he leaves a lot earlier than I do. So yeah, I'm going to finish getting ready. What you guys would have seen already is me working out. I just did like a light walk on the treadmill. I've probably only walked for like 15 minutes because it is my time of the month and I am extremely crampy. So I'm going to finish getting ready for work. I already unloaded the dishwasher from last night and packed lunches. Said goodbye to Kev, and now I just have to figure out what I'm wearing to work, put a little bit of light makeup on, and eat breakfast. So I will bring you guys along. I'm also gonna depuff my face because the bags are real today. Okay, here is the scrub lineup. If anyone was curious what an ultrasound tech's closet looks like. I usually am a freak, and I honestly, yes, I color coordinate this. I think this is no, it's pretty much in order. So I have like my pinks, reds, orange, yellow, green, blues, purples, gray, and then black. So maybe it's a little out of order, but I don't know what I want to wear today. I do not wear any light colored scrubs when it's the time of the month. So we are probably getting rid of a lot of these options. I think I'll probably wear my black scrub bottoms, and then I have an ultrasound tech top up here, which is really cute. So maybe I'll wear that. So maybe I'll wear the black bottoms with the ultrasound tech top. So we're just gonna get dressed and then we're gonna get ready. This is what I'm gonna do for makeup today. I usually only do a variation of like a little bit of blush, mascara, eyebrows, and then my moisturizer. Sometimes I'll do concealer. Lately I've been liking these Drunk Elephant drops with my moisturizer since it's getting nicer out lately. Just like a little like bronzy, glowy look, but I feel like sometimes they make my face break out, so I don't know. But yeah, this is what we're doing for the makeup today. My boyfriend does a lot around the apartment, but making the bed is not one of them, even though he's the last person out of the bed. But it's okay because every time he tries to make the bed, it looks atrocious. So I just tell him to leave it and I will fix it. He also doesn't sleep under the sheet. I don't know if anybody else's significant other is like that, but he only sleeps underneath the comforter. He doesn't sleep under the sheet, which I think is a little strange, but oh well. Here's the final fit for work today. I just went with my black fig joggers, this ultrasound tech t-shirt that one of my best friends got me, and I'm gonna put my hospital jacket. We have jackets for the hospital with our hospital name on it and stuff, so I'm just gonna put that over top of this, and yeah, this is the fit. I absolutely love being an ultrasound tech because I get to wear pajamas to work every day, so yeah. For my coffee this morning, I just repurposed my Starbucks iced Americano from yesterday that was decaf, and I added a little bit of Stoke cold brew to it, and then I'm using some of this creamer. I just got this creamer yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think it was. Yeah, Saturday. And it's very good. I've never tried this flavor before. I've had almost all of the Chobani coffee creamer flavors. This one's really good. My favorite, I think, is the sweet cream. I also love the chocolate chip cookie dough. So, yeah, this is my coffee this morning. Gonna repurpose it, put the lid on it, and enjoy that while I eat my breakfast. So this is usually the breakfast setup. This is exactly where I sit and I watch YouTube. I'm actually gonna put some YouTube on. And this is usually where I sit. I eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, hang out until I have to leave for work. So yeah. So I'm gonna sit and enjoy this and watch some YouTube and eat my breakfast, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.
And arms workout. You are
Love you. Have a good day. What? I'll throw them to you. Love you. All right, we got the final fit. I just went with my navy figs. I think these are the high-waisted skinny straight, I think. I don't really know for certain. And then I'm wearing just my one pocket scrub top and then this scrub jacket over top. This I think I got from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. But this is what I'm wearing today. I just did my hair and then I did very light makeup. I did just some lotion, gelled my eyebrows, and then some mascara. And then I think I'm gonna wear these again. I wore these yesterday. They're actually my mom's. I stole them because she wasn't wearing them a lot and I was like, ooh, I'll wear those. So I love these for either like an athleisure fit or even for something like work, like scrubs. They look really cute with scrubs. So yeah, I'm gonna wear these. And then I also wanted to show you guys, I got a pair of On Clouds and they came in the mail yesterday and I'm obsessed. They are so comfortable and I'm gonna show you guys. So I think I went with the Cloud Nova 2 is what I went with. And here they are. They're beautiful. I'm obsessed. I have never had On Clouds before. I had a pair of Hokas, but I've never had On Clouds. And I was between the Hokas and the On Clouds, and I'm glad that I went with the On Clouds just because I feel like they're a little bit less chunky than the Hoka. And I wanted something for like athleisure, athletic fits that weren't too chunky, but like a nice athletic white sneaker. So I'm excited to wear these. I'm definitely going to be very careful because they are so white. But I just wanted to show you guys that came in the mail yesterday and I'm so excited to style them too. If anyone was curious as to how I make my literally just scrambled eggs, I do, depending on how hungry I am, 1 or 2 eggs, and then I do just like a forkful of cottage cheese and I just scramble it in there and then put it in a pan. And it's so good, so high protein. Also, I love this blueberry bowl. I use it for literally everything and I'm not ashamed because it's so adorable. I actually made this when I went to Rochester to visit some friends and I did some pottery with them, and it's like a place called Color Me Mine and they all have all the pottery like made already and it's all like blank and then you color it or paint it, I should say, but it's called Color Me Mine. And I really wanted to go because I really love like dishware and stuff like that to cook with. And so we went back in January, I think it was, and I didn't get it until like March because I hadn't seen them in a little bit, and you have to go pick it up after it's done. And I obviously do not live near Rochester. I probably should do an introduction of like myself and everything at some point, which maybe we'll do that, but not this morning because I am running late. So I gotta make my breakfast, show you guys. I want to show you guys my protein coffee recipe. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna eat breakfast and go to work. But yeah, just cottage cheese, scrambled eggs. You can use egg whites if you want, but I personally like the yolk. And just scramble it up. I'll show you guys. Just add it to a pan with a little bit of butter. And that is everything. And then I cook it on, the key is to cook it on low, like medium low. Don't do it super high, your eggs will burn. And I like fluffy eggs. So if you cook them on low and like stir them every so often, they'll be fluffier than if you let them like burn on the pan. I can't decide if I want sourdough or not. I've had a lot of bread lately, which isn't a bad thing, but I'm not craving it. I think I'm really into like I want fruit. I want strawberries with this. I'm also having a side of bacon because we have some leftover from turkey club last night. But I'm gonna cook this, and then maybe while that's cooking, I'll show you guys my protein coffee. All right, so for the protein coffee, this is usually my lineup. This changes because I have a different creamer usually every week. But I just do some Stoke cold brew, probably about halfway up the glass, maybe like 3/4 the way off the glass. Extra ice always. My grandma growing up, I think this is why I like extra ice, because my grandma has crushed ice. I don't really love crushed ice, but I love extra ice in all of my drinks. I need lots of ice in my drinks. My grandma has been like that for as long as I can remember. Like every time I see her and we're out to dinner or even at like my house, she's always asking for extra ice. So maybe that's where I got it from. So I'm gonna make this and then I'll show you guys what I do. Okay, so first I'm gonna add this. Probably about, I'd say like that much coffee is what I usually do. So it is like 3/4 of the way. If I was doing no protein coffee, I would fill it up all the way and then add milk to it. I also need to stir my eggs so they don't burn. Okay, and then in a blender bottle with a shaker, you can also use like the frother. I don't have one of those. I actually need to get one. And then I add, guys, I seriously just eyeball this, and if I don't end up using all of this, I just put it in the fridge and I use it tomorrow in my coffee. So I'm using the cinnamon coffee cake that I showed yesterday. And then I just add a splash of my creamer. Also, you don't have to use creamer. A lot of people use like a flavored protein powder, but all my boyfriend has, which I just use his, is this unflavored whey protein. So I'll just add that to my milk and creamer, and I add about 3/4 of a scoop right in there. Eventually I want to get a flavored creamer. I just don't want to get that when we have so much of this. We have this whole bag, which is probably all, it's like down to here, and there's a whole nother bag over there. So I don't want to get more protein powder when we have a ton, when, I don't know. The creamer works just fine. And honestly, I love creamer, so I don't even know if, I think I would still add creamer even if I had a flavored protein powder. But I just mix this up really good. I'm just gonna pour it over top, just like that. And like I said, I didn't use all of this, so I'll probably put this back in the fridge and use it tomorrow. And sometimes I don't have enough, so I'll just make a little bit extra and eyeball it, like I said. But this is the final result. I love it. I think it tastes super good. Doesn't taste like protein powder at all to me. So good. And then sometimes if it's not as like flavorful as I want, because I like sweeter coffee, I'll just add a little bit more creamer. And then yeah, that's my protein coffee recipe. It's pretty basic. I feel like a lot of people do this, but I just thought I would share. A lot of people do it with like a shot of espresso. Like they'll do milk, they'll do the same thing I did, and then they'll pour a shot of espresso over it, which I don't have. That I don't have a coffee machine or espresso machine. My parents are actually giving me their old one soon, so I use still cold brew for now. But yeah, it's really good. So I'm going to finish drinking my breakfast. Am I okay? I'm going to finish making my breakfast, drink this, eat my breakfast, probably watch some YouTube like usual, and then I will maybe talk to you guys again today. If not, you'll see my breakfast and then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You're kidding me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna throw these away, the whole carton, because I will not be able to eat them. And then I'm just gonna drink my coffee and try not to think about that. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Today I kind of have just filmed bits and pieces here and there. I woke up, didn't really feel like working out, and then I was like, you know what, just do it. It will always feel better. I don't really have a reason not to. I'm not cramping. I got a great sleep, so I was like, just do a walk and some light Pilates, and that's exactly what I did, and I feel great now. So I'm very glad I did that, especially because tomorrow I won't be working out because I'm on call tonight for work, and regardless on if I get called in or not, I usually don't work out the next day. That's usually my rest day. Usually on call Thursday nights, and then Fridays I will not work out, and that'll be my rest day. But because I have a procedure on Friday, so I have a day off, I am going to be on call tonight, which means tomorrow will be my rest day, as well as Friday, because I have to have nothing to eat or drink after midnight for my procedure on Friday, and that's gonna be real fun because my procedure is not until like 2 in the afternoon. So I'm going to be extremely hungry. I am someone who has to eat a big breakfast, so it's gonna be very hard for me to not only eat breakfast, but I can't eat breakfast, lunch. I can have black coffee, but I don't really want to do that because sometimes coffee on an empty stomach really hurts my stomach. I don't want to go in a procedure where they're going down into my stomach with an upset stomach already. So we're not going to do that, but I think I'm just going to ice roll my face. It's around 7:30, so I have like an hour before I have to leave for work. So I'm going to ice roll my face. I think I'm going to blow dry my hair because I slept on it wet, so I just threw it back into a claw clip for my workout this morning. So I'm going to blow dry that, or like blow it out with like a blowout brush, and then get ready and make breakfast, and maybe hopefully give myself some extra time to just relax on the couch today. But I'm feeling like I don't want to go to work today, which I think is pretty typical for most people. I wish I could just, do stuff around the house. I joke with my boyfriend all the time. I'm always, whenever he leaves for work, because he leaves before me, I always kiss him goodbye and I go, are you sure I can't be at stay-at-home nothing? Like, I can empty the dishwasher in the mornings, I could clean the apartment every day, I could go run errands. And he's like, no, go to work. And I'm like, worth a shot, right? But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of have a little bit of a slower morning after I get ready, so I can maybe just enjoy some time. I didn't really get some time last night because I had a financial advisor meeting after work, and then I had to eat dinner, and last night was hair wash night, so I didn't really get a lot of relaxing couch time last night, so it'd be nice to have it this morning. So I'm gonna get ready, and then I will show you guys my breakfast. So for breakfast today, I just did an omelet with 2 eggs and cottage cheese, and then in the inside I did some turkey breast and provolone, and then I did a banana and some blueberries with some honey drizzled, and then I just made my protein coffee for the side. I'm gonna sit here, watch some YouTube, eat this, and I will see you guys in the morning.
People being in one spot, and oh my gosh, just say
I'll kick this one.
Good morning, you guys. It is a good Thursday because I did not get called in last night. So I've kind of just had a slow morning. Kevin and I laid in bed until probably like 7, and now it's like, I don't even have my watch on. I think it's like 7:30 if I'm correct. But just been sitting here, ice rubbing my face. I already packed the lunches and packed my lunch, his lunch, made the bed already. And then I've kind of just been like hanging out, sitting here. I'm also making a TikTok today, day in my life. So I was editing a little bit of that from a couple of the clips that I got this morning. And I'm gonna get ready, and we're gonna get ready, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair today. It's either gonna go in a ponytail, in a half up, half down, in curls. I don't really know. We'll see. I have a lot of time, and then I'm gonna make a different breakfast this morning that's not eggs, so you guys will be able to see that. And yeah, it's pretty much everything for the update. I'm very, very happy that I did not get called in last night. It's good money, but there's just some nights where I just really want to sleep and not be interrupted or have to get up in the middle of the night. So I'm very, very, very grateful that I didn't get called in. And I actually slept really good. My sleep score was like a 90, so pretty solid. I'm feeling really, really good this morning. And even having a slow morning, I feel really good. So I always like to have at least one slow morning during the week where I'm not up and working out and rushing to, get out the door. And it's just nice to be able to relax. And now all I have to do is get ready, make breakfast, and then relax some more. So today's my Friday, technically, because I have tomorrow off, like I said yesterday, for my procedure. And so today is like Friday for me, even though my Friday is not going to be very fun. I don't know if I would consider not being able to eat all day and having a camera down your throat fun. So, but it needs to get done. It needs to get over with. We need to get results, and so we will do it. All right, so this morning I'm actually gonna do a yogurt bowl. This is my other option during the week if I don't want eggs. Like if I'm getting sick of having eggs, this is my go-to. I do the Siggi's simple ingredient vanilla yogurt. It has 18 grams of protein. I love this. Love the flavor and the taste of it. I do a banana, blueberries, honey, and then I swear by this stuff. It's so good. High in protein, high in fiber, low sugar, and it tastes like a healthy cinnamon toast crunch, so it's really nice instead of granola. And then I'm also gonna have 2 turkey sausages on the side just for some more protein and to be more filling. Happy Friday, you guys. I didn't really film a lot this morning because all I did was get up, pack Kevin's lunch, and then get back in bed because I have a while before I have to leave for my appointment this afternoon. So I'm kind of just having a slow morning, just hanging out. I'm scrolling on Pinterest right now because I'm going on a bachelorette trip in a couple weeks to Maine, and I'm really excited. I'm actually going to vlog it, I think. And I'm looking at some outfits. I don't really need a ton of stuff because we already kind of have like themed nights planned, but I do want that coastal vibe. So I'm on Pinterest right now. I think my mom and I might go to Old Navy today before we have to leave so I can look at some stuff. And then I also want to get some new pajamas for spring and summer because everything I own is like long sleeve, or I have one pair of Skims pajamas that's like short sleeve. And then I have an Old Navy pair that's also short sleeve, but I want some spring and summer pajamas because I sweat in the middle of the night and I can't, like I had to wear a tank top last night underneath this. Or I had to wear a tank top underneath because I wore a tank top to bed and then I'm cold in the morning, so I throw the pajamas back on. But I just need like some nice spring, summer pajamas for the hot weather that's coming, even though it's literally rained. I think it's rained probably like for maybe 5 or 6 days straight. I have not seen the sun. So that is the weather here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna scroll on Pinterest. I think I'm gonna edit some of the vlog that I'm filming. This vlog that you guys will be watching, I want to edit some of it and then we'll get ready for the day. Gonna do a body shower and pick out what I'm wearing to my procedure. And then if I do end up going to like Old Navy this morning and stuff, I will bring you guys along. This is obviously not a typical weekday morning in my life because I'd usually be at work or I'd be getting ready to leave to go to work. So yeah, I just feel like this is not typical of me to be laying in bed on a Friday morning, but I'm soaking it all in. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Got my procedure outfit on. I just went with a comfy, cozy outfit. I don't mind wearing this shopping too today. So I just want to be comfy for the car ride home after. Matching pink sweat set from Target. And then I just have on this cropped gray, heathered gray tee from Amazon. And I'm just going to throw on some sneakers with this. Probably put my hair up, maybe leave it down. Not sure. It's disgusting out. It's been raining, like I said, for like a week straight. So whatever my hair looks like now, it's not going to look like after I go outside. So yeah, this is a comfy fit. Comfy cozy, and I love this sweat set from Target. It's super cute. I got it like a month ago, I think. It says, hey, today is a good day on it, and then it also says it on the back. So I love this. It's nice and cozy. Sometimes I wear the pants by themselves or the sweatshirt by themselves too, by itself too. So yeah, this is the I'm going to get an endoscopy outfit of the day. Okay, I emptied the dishwasher. I've been sitting here editing some of this vlog, and I can have water, by the way. So I have been drinking some water. I can have it up to like 4 hours before my procedure. So we've been doing that. But I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this week of morning routines, week in my life. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I had a lot of fun making this video, editing it, watching it back. So I'm going to finish the rest of today's editing and get this video up for you guys. If you guys liked this video at all, please comment, like, subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and hopefully I'm someone that you can relate to in some sense. And even though this was kind of a very repetitive video, I hope you guys can see, you know, what I do as someone who works 9 to 5, who does this on the side as a part-time hobby. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. I have a lot of fun plans coming up and a lot of fun video ideas, so expect that coming. I have a vlog for the bachelorette trip in Maine. I have a couple of fun weekends coming up, and yeah, just a lot of fun things. I think I might do a packing, like a week, couple of days in my life, maybe a week in my life, leading up to the bachelorette trip, like what I'm packing, how I'm prepping for it, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited for that trip too. I cannot wait to celebrate my sweet, sweet friend. So, and I'm very excited to get it all on video for her and capture the weekend of memories. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.